Being able to walk and climb stairs is effortless for most people at the University of Hong Kong. But people with physical disabilities are not as fortunate. Wheelchairs do not travel well on staircases. Natalie Wang, a journalism student at the university, decides to put herself in someone else's wheels, quite literally, to answer this question. What are the challenges that people in wheelchairs face when moving around the campus? Together with Stephanie See, a fellow classmate, they decide to test a simple route between Run Run Shaw Building and the Lily Pond. The first thing they notice is that it is challenging for someone in a wheelchair to push open the heavy doors to get from one building to another. They also discover that wheelchair signage seems to be a scarcity at Run Run Shaw Building. Despite arrows pointing in different directions, where are the handicap ramps to get to the different buildings on campus? Only one ramp is visible, and that is the zigzag path starting from Run Run Shaw Building to the Lily Pond. It is also steep, narrow and winding, so Stephanie tries to push the wheelchair slowly to avoid bumping into corners at the sharp turns.
I have to use all my strength to try to push the wheelchair up, and I cannot imagine how can a handicapped push him or herself on that kind of passage.
At the pond area, it is slightly easier to push the wheelchair on the smooth floorboard sections, but their comfort is short-lived. The cobblestones cannot be avoided and the wheelchair is prevented from moving smoothly. Their next struggle is the long ascent up. Perhaps the girls had forgotten an important detail. Going down a slope is always easier than going up. Natalie shares her thoughts on the experiment.
The reason I experienced this wheelchair trip is because I want to feel the experience of navigating Hong Kong U in a wheelchair, or just to see how difficult or how easy it is for people in the wheelchair.